how's it going? It's Scott Schneider over in the Live Trading Suite from the Futures Room, bringing you a shadow short today. It's Monday when the video comes out. I'm actually making the video on Sunday, so I don't have any of the data from Monday, but we're looking at the daily right now. We got the NDX open using candlesticks, and we can see that, the trend is clearly up on the daily. But let's zoom out. Let's see if that trend, we are at all-time highs. Let's see what it looks like on the weekly. Maybe we'll get a bigger picture. We'll see that this thing is vulnerable. Well, no, look at the weekly. We are doing quite well on the weekly. From those April lows up and to the right. Again, this is the NDX. Looking good on the weekly. Trend is up. All right. Let's zoom out again. Maybe the monthly will give us something. Monthly. And it looks pretty good. Pretty strong. Again, from these April lows, you can see pretty powerful. This month, definitely big body. Pretty brawlic bar for so far the month of September. Obviously this is still developing, so we'll see if this bar closes as strong as it is in the coming weeks, and that'll be interesting. But you know what? I'm feeling it's Sunday. I'm feeling a little loopy. Let's zoom out even more. Take a look at the quarterly candlestick charts. Yep. Still really strong. Really strong. All right. Let's do half a year. 6 months, and we are going to see a crack in this thing. Nope. We got the 6-month chart up. Good things are happening. All right. I got it. We're going to take a look at a year out. 12 months. Holy begumbas. All right, so this is a yearly candlestick chart on the NDX, and it is strong. Now, obviously, on an intraday level, does the daily, weekly, monthly, yearly, quarterly, does it even help you? No, it's good to have in the back of your mind the context of just how resilient and strong these markets are. But, you're going to want to focus on more granular, shorter time frame and micro structure. But I do want to highlight, just the power of one time framing. And one time framing, it's a market profile concept. And it describes, it's just a way to monitor a trend. So if you want to monitor for continuation, whether it's on a 30-minute time frame all the way up to this yearly time frame, one of the best ways to do it that's pretty simple is to see if we're one time framing. And what I find really fascinating is that we are not just one time framing, but we have been one time framing. If you go from 2009 on the NDX, after that crisis, on the yearly chart, we have one time framed almost every year. So to break one time framing, price would have to go below the previous bar by at minimum 2 ticks. Now, again, that's on the 30-minute chart. That's how you break it. On the hourly chart, that's how you break it. Whether if you're one time framing to the downside, you would want to go, the present bar would have to go 2 ticks above the previous bar, and that would, for the moment, stop the one time framing. And on the downside, if you're, one time framing, you would want to do 2 ticks below the low. So we could see that we from 2009 up until 2022, the NDX one time framed on the yearly chart. That is bananas. And then we have just continued from 23, 24, and now 25. 25, you could see, again, this is still developing. We have this yearly tail, this buying tail. But it is, it's a big piece of excess, and it is interesting. But the case could be made that until we stop one time frame, just on a bigger scale, on a bigger picture, if we're going to get something where the macro trend changes, perhaps we do have to wait, or at least respect the fact that we've been one time framing on the yearly for a very long time. And so when and if that does break, it may be nothing more than an opportunity, like it was when we broke at the COVID lows, to just get on the trend. And I know we're looking at the NDX at the moment, but the same. It didn't go as long. I mean, this is a daily on the NDX. You could see, we're at all-time highs from these August lows. Just good things been happening. We could go to the yearly and just so we could see what that looks like. And again, it's just pretty powerful. Since 2022, we've been one time framing higher on the yearly. So does it help us intraday traders? Not with our day to day, but it is something that we should keep in the back of our minds, and then understand that yes, time in the market is a very powerful force, and timing the market is, as a very wise man once put it, and that wise man was not me, the hardest way to make an easy dollar. So let's keep on trucking. Have a great week, and I hope to see you in the room. Hey, this is Scott Schneider from the Futures Room over at ShadowTrader's Live Trading Suite. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe buttons. And if you'd like to trade live with me in real time, please click the link in the description below. Have a great day and happy trading.